Morning. How the hell are you? You gotta check this out. Alright, let's get up. Start the day. Alright, everyone. I finally got my ass up. It's really hard when Toby is in bed with me like that. I'm doing alright this morning so far. Obviously just woke up. So, let's start this vlog off by doing the initial weigh-in because I've been dreading it. I want to get it out of the way, see how much weight I've gained, see where the starting point's going to be, and then we'll sit down and have some breakfast. So, let's weigh in. Alright guys, here we go. Initial weigh-in. Alright, so I didn't think I gained that much weight, but after taking some photos, I haven't really been looking at myself in the mirror too much. You try not to when you're not feeling that great about yourself. So since November, I've gained over 20 pounds from binge eating. So it's time to get that shit under control right now. So anyways, I took some photos. I'm obviously going to take progress photos. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to include them in the videos. So if I do, I'll put them in the vlog and then just talk about them and my feelings and whatnot. But yeah, let's have some breakfast. Alright, for breakfast this morning, I have tofu scramble. So just some seasoned tofu, broccoli, mushrooms, onions, and tomatoes. Very good, very healthy. It's been a while since I've eaten breakfast. Most days I just wouldn't get up till closer to lunchtime and I would just skip and eat lunch. So I'm not hungry at all, but I'm gonna eat because I know I need to. And I love tofu scramble, so it'll be good. Alright guys, I just annihilated that tofu scramble. First couple bites I was like, I'm not hungry. And then, I don't know what came over me, but I got super hungry. I think it's just because it tasted so good. Anyways, let's talk about my eating plan first, because this is going to be probably the most simple of my plans. So, as you know, I've been binge eating a lot, and I have to break that cycle. So I don't want to go on a diet because I'm changing my whole lifestyle. So not that I think anything's necessarily inherently wrong with dieting, but for me, I know dieting has never worked in my life, and I think it's because I have always had kind of this unhealthy relationship with food. So if I go on a diet, I feel like I'll just go the opposite way. I'll go from binge eating to not eating, and I'll be obsessed with tracking calories and all that stuff, and I'm just not going to do it. It has never worked for me. I'm not going to purposefully set myself up for failure. So let's talk a little bit about what I'm going to do. I know a pretty decent amount about food. I know roughly, the calorie counts, or roughly how much protein or fat or carbs are in something. But when I don't, I just check a little place called Chronometer, which it's a website. It's also a mobile app. I highly recommend grabbing it if you are that type of person that wants to count calories, or you just want to have a baseline, just kind of, food diary type of deal. Check them out. It's amazing. It's super detailed. Tons of functionality. Check it out. So I'm going to be using Chronometer just to track my food. Again, I'm not going to be counting calories or anything like that, but I am going to keep track of, which I'll get into with when I talk about my exercise plan. I'm going to keep track of what I'm burning so that I can make sure I'm at a proper deficit to lose weight. So as long as I have the basic overview of how many calories I eat in the day, I'll be fine. I'm not obsessing over minute details like that. A, I don't have time. B, it's not going to help me in any way, shape, or form. And C, well, refer to A and B. Disclaimer here, I've been vegan for 3 years, so any food you're going to see me eat, any food I talk about, it's obviously going to be 100% plant-based. So if you're not vegan and you want to try out some of the food, just make it how you would make it. But if you're interested in the plant-based lifestyle, or you want to see someone who's been vegan for 3 years and can prove that I won't die of protein deficiency, smash that subscribe button, bro. Just kidding. Anyways, yeah, so all my food 100% plant-based. I plan to share recipes probably on my Instagram, so go follow that here, maybe right there. So here's the deal. I'm up to 182 pounds, and last time I weighed myself, I was 152 pounds. But I would like to get back to like the 155, 160 range. I feel like that's most comfortable for me. That's when I feel the best. That's when I can skateboard at an optimal level. I can get around. I just feel good. And it's good for my height too. I'm pretty short. I'm like 5'7", 5'8". So it's like an ideal weight for me. So here's the plan. I'm going to try to be at a calorie deficit so I can lose at least a pound a week, but in between 1 and 2 is fine by me. I don't want to lose anything more than 2 a week. I don't think that's the best idea. It's definitely possible, but I don't want to be at that extreme of a deficit, especially because of my exercising and things like that. I don't want to ever feel like I'm going to pass out or something. I don't think it's worth it. I don't mind losing weight at a slow rate if I'll keep it off. You know what I mean? So 1 to 2 pounds a week. I'm planning on doing a weigh-in every month. I also don't want to be weighing myself all the time. I don't think that's necessarily a healthy habit to get into anyways, just my personal opinion. But I think it is good to check in for sure. But, it is just a number on a scale. It doesn't mean a whole lot in the grand scheme of things unless you are, morbidly obese and, you're trying to get down to a certain weight so you can get bariatric surgery or something like that. Then the number really matters. But yeah, so once a month I plan on doing that, showing my progress. And in terms of my macros, if you guys track your macros, I don't really plan on doing that either. But what has worked for me in the past as a vegan is I usually do around 15% protein, 75% carbs, which I know for a lot of you that probably sounds crazy, and then 10% fat. And that has worked for me in the past. So I'm going to go back to that tried and true. But yeah, so that's roughly my plan. You'll see it kind of unfold as time goes on. I do think that this is the most sustainable way to go about it in my life right now. Yeah, I'm excited to share some recipes with you guys. Again, go over to my Instagram. I think this will be a great way to keep myself accountable, see how I'm doing from month to month. It's a good way to not obsess about it, but still make progress along the way. So I think that's all I have to say about that for now. I'm already running super late. I have to get to the school I teach at. I have a meeting, and yeah, I'm already running super late. So I'm going to go take a shower, clean this mess up, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, everyone. I'm just about ready to go. I'm just going to finish packing up, and then we are headed to the city. Let's go. My damn bag lady. All right, everybody, we made it. I have to hop on a call right now, so I will see you in a bit. All right. Really great call. So, if you don't know, I teach at a university, so I was just on the phone with one of the other professors. We're teaching
sections of the same class, and we're just working on how to make it better. So really good, really productive call. But anyways, I'm gonna go heat up my lunch. I am starving, and I'll show you what I got for lunch. Ow, 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 ow. All right, so here's what we're working with. We made some really good celery soup last night. Ooh, so good. And then for a little snack, I got these Oh Snap peas. You can get these at Target. They're really, really good. But they also have pickles and pickled carrots and pickled green beans. But the peas, they're the best. And then for a little bit of caffeine, I got some Amazon Energy here. Organic, vegan, has the amount of caffeine of 2 shots of espresso according to the can. Check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. I get 12 packs of these on Amazon, relatively cheap. You can get them at Whole Foods, but they have been out of them for a while. They do have the other flavors, but they haven't had the blood orange one in a while. But anyways, I'm gonna eat lunch. My little finger there. I'm gonna eat lunch, and I will check back in with you guys in a bit. Also, real quick before I forget, if you're interested in the recipe for the celery soup, I'm going to put it on Instagram. It's either going to be a post or in my story, so just another reason to follow that. Just saying. This is some great soup. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright everybody, I am done with lunch. It was fantastic. I'm just going to chill for a second, let that digest. I got myself a Zevia caffeine-free cola. Haley likes the caffeine-free colas. They just have a slightly different taste. Nothing against caffeine. I obviously just drank a ton. I don't need any more. But yeah, I highly recommend these. These are awesome. Sweetened with stevia. They don't have a horrible stevia aftertaste, but no sugar, no calories, all that good stuff. If you're like me, you like bubbly stuff. Not the biggest fan of like seltzer waters and things like that. Check them out. I'll put a link in the description for Amazon as well. I now have an affiliate link with Amazon, so from here on out, when I suggest any products that I'm using, in case you guys want to grab some, if you're planning on grabbing them anyway, if you use the links that I put in the description, it'll give me a little bit of a kickback. I just wanted to be transparent with that. I don't want you to think that I'm doing this to make $1 million using Amazon affiliate links. Not the idea. The plan would be that if it ends up turning into something where it becomes more of a kind of a stable side income, all that money will go back into the channel, for better gear and things like that. But also I want to donate to charities that mean a lot to me, or that mean a lot to you guys. One way to give back. So if you're going to buy this stuff anyway, might as well just use my link. It's not going to cost you anything extra, and you'll in turn get to donate to some awesome charities and help me get better equipment and just have better quality videos for you guys. So yeah, just want to get that out there. Alright guys, let's chat about the exercise plan, because that's obviously going to be a big part of this. Well, I have some ideas. Number one is I'm going to be utilizing this more. Bought this Apple Watch when it first came out. This is the first Apple Watch. I still have it. It barely works. It's so slow. But the rings still work. The exercise function still works. So I'm going to start filling my rings. I used to do it all the time. I loved it. I had a nice streak going. So I'm going to go back to that. I have to set a calorie goal. I'm going to start off by trying to burn like 500 a day. I'll keep increasing if I feel like I'm meeting that too easily. But I hope to get up to like, burning like 1,000 a day. That'd be fantastic. Skateboarding. I want to start skateboarding at least once a week. I went the other day and I actually got pretty hurt. I'm still recovering. I fell wicked hard. I landed on my tailbone, smashed my elbow on the ground, and then in doing that I like whiplashed myself, so my head went like this, so my neck just like from here and all the way down my back, so screwed up. Hoping to get into my chiropractor this week, get cracked up, and hopefully I'll be on the road to recovery for that so I can get back out there. I'm going to try to skateboard at least once a week, definitely when the weather starts getting better. I'm going to shoot for 2 or 3 times a week. And then the other thing I'm going to do, the main thing I want to do, is just go for long walks. I haven't done really much physical activity in a while, so it's going to be a little bit before I go back to the gym, before I'm doing actual strength training. So I'm going to try to shoot for 10 miles every week starting now, and that's definitely not a lot. It's 2 miles a day, 5 days a week. So I'm going to start at 10 because I think that's achievable right now, and I want to keep that going up. And then once I start jogging and running again, I'll want to increase the mileage there too. And then what I'm going to do to try to build up my core, start getting back into a workout routine, is I'm going to just do body weight exercises. So I'm going to try to do that a few times a week as well. All this stuff I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I'm definitely going to be sharing a lot of the kind of day-to-day stuff on my Instagram. And then I'm going to be doing weekly videos on YouTube to kind of recap the week. So if you're interested in kind of what I'm doing for exercise, definitely check out the Instagram. And then finally, this one's actually, it's going to hit on 2 levels. It's going to help with my physical health and my mental health. I'm starting yoga. If you know me personally, you're probably thinking, what? I'm going to start going to yoga. I went to a few classes at a place called Kundalini over in Plainfield, Connecticut. Definitely check them out. I will link them. Owned by 2 of the sweetest individuals I've ever met. They're fantastic. It's a really great place. It's not just a yoga studio. They have all kinds of crazy cool things that you will not find anywhere else in the area. They have a giant salt bed. They have a crystal bed. They have a big sauna. They have all kinds of stuff. Check out their website. Check out their Facebook. Definitely check the place out if you are ever in the area. So I'm excited to get started with that. So that's roughly, things are going to change as time goes on, but that's the plan for right now. I want to skate more. I want to be outside. I want to walk a lot. I'm going to be doing yoga and just start off with body weight stuff. And then eventually probably get back in the gym, do some more, heavy stuff. But for now, I just want to start off light. I want to do something that's manageable. I'm going to have many days. I've already had days where it takes me a while to get out of bed, or I'm really depressed. You know the drill. So I wanted to choose things that I can definitely do, Body weight exercises, I can do that at home. Skateboarding, I have a skate park 10 minutes from my house, so there's really no excuse to not do that, unless it's raining or snowing, of course. The yoga studio's pretty close by, and I can walk anywhere. I'm excited. I miss being active. You feel so much better. It really helps me with my mental health, and it really helps, obviously, with my physical health. I think what I'm going to do now, I'm still at work. I'm just working on some school stuff. We have a week in between terms. I have a lot of prepping to do. I've gotten a lot done already, so I think I'm going to go for a nice long walk in the city. Come along. Alright everyone, successful walk. I'm sweating. So yeah, I walked for 38 minutes, did 2.12 miles, burned 134 calories. Not bad. Yeah, it was really nice. If you're ever in the Providence area, Providence is a nice place to walk around. Definitely looking forward to doing more of it. But yeah, so I gotta dive back into work. Now that I'm all sweaty. I will check in with you guys soon. Hey everybody, I just got home, and about halfway home, I started having a panic attack. It sucked. However, something that I've been trying that's been so far working for me is kind of personifying my anxiety and pretty much letting it know that it's not in charge and I am, and we're heading home and everything's going to be okay. And it helped. I feel like if I had waited any longer to start trying that, it wouldn't have worked. So if you are going to try this, do it as soon as you can. Talk yourself out of it, because once you're in a panic attack, you kind of have to let it ride. Just a quick tip, but that segues perfectly into the next part of the video, where I'm going to talk about my mental health plans. So let's go talk about it. Guys, I just filmed like 15 minutes and played it back, and there's no sound. The mic just decided not to work, so that's always great. Let's start over here. So I wanted to talk to you about my mental health plan because that's the last thing really on the docket for the day. So I want to go into just big picture, what the plan is. So first thing is pretty basic. I'm going back to therapy. I've been needing to for quite some time. My therapist that I was going to is a little far away now, so I've been researching ones that are closer to my new place. I have 3 that I'm looking into. I just have to figure out who can get me in the soonest. That's probably who I will go see first, and then if it doesn't work out, I got 2 on the docket. My recommendation for anyone who's looking into therapists is find like 3 that you think would be good options, because you're going to be sharing your life with this person, and you're going to be very vulnerable, and they're going to be giving you advice on how to move forward. So you want to be able to trust the person and really, jive with them, or vibe, as the kids say nowadays. So yeah, always have a couple backups. Don't just be like, I'm going with this one and that's that. Make sure it's the right fit. So that's the first thing. Second, I have a ton of books that I need to read regarding mental health and kind of moving forward, anxiety, depression, grief, that have been given to me from friends, family members, and books that I've purchased as well. So I can't wait to go through those, give you my thoughts on them, let you know if I applied any of the material to my life. That way you can see if it's maybe something you'd want to pick up. One that I'm really excited to get started with, which it really isn't a book, it's a workbook, and it's this. The Anxiety Workbook, a 7-week plan to overcome anxiety, stop worrying, and end panic. It's by Arlen Kunsick. I think it's Arlen Kunsick. That's how it's pronounced. Arlen, I apologize. I know you're watching this video. This is the hottest video on YouTube right now, so if I mispronounce your name, I'm really sorry. I've had this book for 6 months, and I just couldn't get myself to start it, so I'm starting it this week. For the next 7 weeks, I'm going to be diving into this bad boy, and I'll let you know how I'm doing with it, both on here and on Instagram. Let you know what I'm finding helpful. I think this coupled with therapy is going to be really good for me. By the way, I'm going to link this in the description. I got this on Amazon. I forget how much I paid for it. On the back it says $17.99. I think it was cheaper than that, so I'll link that below as well. You may want to wait on my review before you dish out the cash. I understand. I'll let you know how it is. I'm sure it'll be good though. Very good reviews. Another thing I'm going to be doing is writing in a journal again. I've always written in journals, physical journals. I found this app. It's called Grid Diary. It's a very simple, very user-friendly, very clean, modern designed app that allows you to kind of customize your diary to a grid. Hence the name, I suppose, Grid Diary. But you can use 1,000,001 of their preloaded prompts, or you can make your own. So I'll put a screenshot up of what mine currently looks like, but you can make a ton of different templates and apply them to certain days, certain months, things like that. So if you have like monthly goals, yearly goals, or daily goals. But yeah, I need to start getting my thoughts back out there. I mean, this is a great way to do that, just to kind of recap the day and have that so I can look back on that as well. Another good thing to archive. I'm going to start listening to some more podcasts. I've listened to quite a few mental health podcasts in the past, and they're always super helpful. So I'm going to get back on track with that. It's just a matter of finding some new ones to get involved with. Luckily, I do have a close to an hour commute to and from work, so I can easily smash 2 episodes in a day or more. So that'll be good, and I'll share with you guys which ones I'm currently listening to. And then finally, this one will probably be the hardest, but I'm going to start writing letters to my mom. This is a technique that a lot of people use when grieving a loved one, and I think it'll be beneficial because there's been so many times these past few months that I'm like, God, I wish I could tell mom that. I need her advice on this. Just want to see how she's doing. I just miss friggin' talking to her. Past couple months I've been, texting her old phone number, listening to old voicemails, things like that. That helps, but I think writing handwritten letters is a really good technique for grief, so I'm going to be doing that as well. But yeah, so that's the plan. Also, what I want to do is I have things from my mom that I've kept over the years that I want to share with you, a lot of which I haven't looked at in a long time, like letters and notes. I think it'll help me in my grief process. And I'm really sorry if I'm talking very fast. I'm all hopped up on caffeine. I had a little too much today, but you know, I was really tired after that walk. That's how out of shape I am. A 2-mile walk, I was like dead. So I'm buzzing right now. I apologize. But yeah, so that's the mental health plan. That's all of it. Hopefully when this is all edited together, it makes sense. Right now, to me, it doesn't really make sense because I'm just filming at random times and out of order and all that good stuff. So hopefully you find it helpful. I hope you're looking forward to me sharing the blueprints with you guys. I like to call them blueprints because blueprints are not the final say. You know, things are going to change. Some things are not going to work for me, and I'm not going to waste time with them. I'm just going to try other things. The things that are working, I may ramp up how often I do those things. So the plan's going to be ever changing, but I wanted to share what the initial plan was because I need that starting point, and I want to give you guys that starting point too. So anyways, that's the plan. Sticking to it. I'm excited to get started. Well, I started today. By the time you see this video, it'll probably be a few days that I've been doing this. So to keep up with everything going on that I'm doing more on a day-to-day basis, again, I feel bad plugging my Instagram a million times in one video, but please go follow that because I'll be posting to there more frequently just because it's easier to post, you know, one-off things, you know, quick updates like that. But I'll still be doing these videos. But that's the plan. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, everyone. Excuse me. Dinner is served. I just want to show you what we're eating for dinner tonight. Let me grab this bad boy. We're having pizza and salad, y'all. I already had a slice. The pizza is the Engine 6. Engine 6 or Engine 2? I don't know. You can get it at Whole Foods. And it's Rip Esselstyn's brand. And he's written all kinds of books and stuff, and his father is a heart surgeon who promotes a plant-based diet. Really great ingredients, but it tastes really good too. It's just a whole wheat crust, and then we used the spicy pizza sauce, also from Whole Foods. It's 365 brand, and I'm going to take you guys shopping one of these weeks because I want to prove to you that Whole Foods is not expensive. Everyone thinks it's like crazy expensive. Haley and I are pretty broke, and we're doing just fine at Whole Foods. I want to end all stigmas because Whole Foods is a great place. They got good stuff. So anyways, rant over. So the pizza, you know, there's no fake cheese on it. Got some nutritional yeast, which if you haven't discovered nutritional yeast, please go grab some. Has kind of a cheesy flavor. Very good. And then we have some mushrooms, peppers, onions, and Upton's Italian seitan. So it's like a sausage pizza. Upton's is a great brand too. Really good ingredients, no oil or anything. Very tasty. And then the salad, well, tons of veggies. And then we made this really good garlic tahini dressing, and it's like stupid good. I stumbled upon it on Google. So as with all this stuff, I will share the recipes with you guys on my Instagram, so please go follow the Instagram. I'm gonna munch on this. I'm extremely hungry, so I'm gonna cut it here and go eat. All right, everyone, that about does it for vlog number 2. Thank you very much for coming along with me today. I had a great time. The weigh-in was awkward, but we got through it. I'm gonna embrace my dad bod for the short time that I'm gonna have it. I'll get back to my good old weight soon enough. Until then, I'm gonna love myself and just kick some ass. We'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you again. Please go follow my Instagram, because I like Instagram. Instagram's great. So until next time, my friends, be good to yourself and be kind to those around you. And I'll see you soon. See ya.